How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Farming Simulator 19 Survival Series. And look how beautiful that is. Those crops are stunning. Really, really nice. So that is our oat on the field and growing pretty nicely. And we'll drive around to the farm or the farmhouse. And I'll show you the canola. The canola is beautiful. And if you're wondering why I've got a bunch of weed in the back of, well, not weed, wheat with a T on the end. In the back of the side-by-side is, well, it's easier to feed the chickens that way. But that's not going to be a permanent solution. I actually found a permanent solution. And I'll show you that in a second. So over there you can see the yellow, the very bright yellow of the canola looking fantastic. I have to say the crops are looking amazing. I'm a little bit worried about harvest, purely because the harvest is so small, and we've got, well, one decent sized field and one pretty big field compared to our equipment. But how beautiful is that? That is super bright. Oh my goodness. Tractors still need to be washed. In fact, we'll actually park up and wash this little cart real quick, the side by side. Oh, the Macy Ferguson over there looking fantastic. And I'll show you my solution to the feeding the chickens real soon. So we'll wash this down and make it look all pretty. And we might actually even put a turbo on this thing today. I'm really, really tempted to stick a turbo on this thing, because it's a little bit slow and we use it quite a bit. So we might do that. And I found out it's not too expensive, about $2,000. To do that, and I think it'll be worth it. Oh, that's looking much better. And while we're sort of getting it turboed and everything, we'll get it serviced as well. And for those, what do you call it? Perfectionists is the word I'm looking for. I did do this again and made it straight, because it was sort of at a bit of an angle compared to that concrete floor over there. And it was really annoying me, and I'm sure it was annoying a couple of other people as well. But now it's all good. It's fine. So, over here, what I did, and it's very simple, is, oh, you guys haven't seen the road yet. I'll go show you the road. So I went back to the shop and I bought another bag of chicken feed. And I remember we had this crate over there, sort of in the bush, and this thing fits beautifully on the little Macy Ferguson. So it's all strapped down, and I just hook up on the 3-point attacher. Lift it up and reverse over to the chickens and, yeah, feed them. So that's beautiful. I've got 2 bags of chicken feed here as well. Well, 2 piles of 4 bags each. And then we can use it. I've got another one of those in the coop itself. So we've got a lot of chicken feed. And then I've got this thing, because this is actually a tipper. So I can tip into there. And over here, you will see that there's a lot of wood in the back of the pickup truck. We'll actually drive up and go sell this real soon. But where that wood came from is over here. How cool is that? So I had to cut down 3 trees. There was one over here that I didn't really need to cut down, but I wanted to because it was sort of blocking the view. It was really blocking the view of the field and everything over here, because it was a pretty big tree. So I cut that down because it was in the way, and there was 2 other trees straight in this road. So I cut them down. Yeah, that still needs to go. We might do some tree planting soon. Oh no, I mean, we've got a lot of trees, but I would like to plant some trees sort of up that road. That'll be kind of cool. But we'll see. But anyway, we've got a road coming through here straight to our chickens. So it splits off and you go to the coop over here, and we've got some chicken feed in here, which is great. And it splits off this way, and you can see I came in with the Macy Ferguson tractor this morning, and yeah, I tested out my system and it works beautifully. Gave the chicken some food, and I love our chickens. They're beautiful. Look at that. Any eggs yet? No? No. I love the sound the chickens make. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I grew up on a farm. Oh, that is a beautiful sight. Is that not a beautiful sight? Oh, that is amazing. And all of that is ours. Oh, there's our rooster. Yeah, I can't make that noise. But well done. Well done. You're a pretty rooster, you are. But no eggs yet. But it'll happen. Patience is a virtue. They've only been here for about a day. But anyway, let's head into... well, maybe we should strap sort of some of this down. If we can. I don't think that's going to help much, but... it's okay. Let's head over to the sawmill and sell off these logs. I don't think we're going to get much for them because they're sort of like shortcut. The sawmill tends to pay a lot more for long pieces of wood. This is more sort of firewood style, but I had to cut them short to load them on the back of the pickup. I wasn't going to take a tractor and a trailer and everything over to the sawmill for 3 logs. So I just decided to cut them in pieces, make them manageable to pick up, throw them on the back of the pickup truck, and yeah, we'll sell it as is. I don't know, we'll probably get like $500 or something for it. Maybe a little bit more, 700, somewhere around there, I don't know. I don't really know what this is basically worth. I think this would actually be worth more if I chipped it. But let's see. Yeah, there we go, $457. It's something. I mean, why not? But yeah, I think it would have been a little bit worth a little bit more if we put it through a chipper and sold it that way. But we don't have a chipper yet. We will have a chipper someday. But for now, let's head back to the farm. And I kind of need to figure out what we're going to do next. Like I said, I'm a little bit worried about harvest because of our very tiny harvester. But I'm actually thinking about either buying a new harvester before this harvest or renting a harvester. I'm not 100% sure. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to park this up. I'm going to drive. I'll skip it just so you guys don't have to sit through the whole drive. I'm going to drive up to the shop with our little side-by-side here, because I want to get this thing serviced and turboed, and hopefully they don't throw out our wheat that's in the back. And while we're there, we're going to have a look at prices for harvesters. So yeah, I like the interior of this thing. Really nice. Yeah, so it only does 24 miles an hour. It's a little bit slow for my liking. But yeah, I'm going to drive up to the shop, and we'll pick this up again when we're there. Alrighty. We are up at the shop, and I think we have to pull this into here. I think so. There we go. Alright, at least it's clean. So that's good. Oh, look at that big bud. It's the 747 big bud. Oh my goodness. I don't know if we'll ever have fields big enough to use one of those. And that's also if you can get your hands on one of those. What are there, only 2 of those in existence? Man, that is a beautiful thing. But we might someday get some sort of a big butt. But we'll see. So, first things first is we're going to do a service. $42. Yep. This thing's got 2,541 hours on it. It's only worth 3.5 grand. And then we are going to stick a turbo on it. So we're not going to change anything color-wise or anything on it. We are just going to go engine. Oh, that goes up from 23 horsepower to 83 horsepower. What a beast. So we're going to do that. That's $2,000 on the dot. Fantastic. Right. Let's pull this thing out. We'll just leave it here for now. And let's go have a look at harvesters. Alright. What can we get for our harvester? Probably nothing. Oh, it's worth 12.5 grand. And the header? Holy. The header's worth 22,000. How is that even possible? The header's worth more than a harvester. Maybe it's reconditioned. Could be reconditioned. Oh yeah, the hours are very, very low on that. Where that is 7,800. Yeah, so that's the reconditioned header. That's pretty cool. Okay. So we can get 20, 30, about 35 grand. And at the moment we've got 23. So 35, so we've got about 50,000-ish to play with. Harvesters. Oh, wow, that is $100,000. Goodness me. 105, 202. Man, even a small John Deere is 285. Okay. I don't think we're going to be doing harvesters anytime soon. Let's have a look. If we... Oh, white tires. I'll probably do white tires on that and GPS. 300,000. Goodness me. 285. Alrighty. That's 10,000 liters though. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna need a lot more money before we can start thinking about harvesters, unfortunately. I mean, we could... What was it to rent? Or hire. Let's do... maybe something like that. Macy Ferguson. To lease it would be... oh, gee, 10,000. That's our entire... yield there of our farm, of our 2 fields. So no, we're not going to do that. We'll have to stick with what we've got. Let's see if this thing... oh yeah, oh, that's much better. That picked up a lot of speed. Jeez, that went from 24 to 44. That 45. Man, that picked up 20... oh, what, 22 miles an hour. 23. Oh, what a beast. What a machine. We'll be back at the farm in no time doing 47 miles an hour. Goodness. That is so much better. Yeah, I'll definitely be using this a lot more now. We might even buy a little trailer for this thing. I wonder if we can get a little flatbed for this. So we can move like single big bags around and things like that. Oh, that's so much better. Loving it. And it's serviced. And they didn't throw our wheat out. So that's good. That is epic. Right. We'll just park it in here for now. Like so. Keep it dry. Beautiful. Next up. Need to move this out of the way. And I want to prep that harvester, because in the next episode, we are going to be harvesting. So I think what we need to do is jump in this big boy. We will drop off the header and see if there's any work that needs to be done to that. I doubt it, since it's pretty much good to go according to the shop. Repair, $105. Oh, the condition's not that good. Okay, but we're gonna repair that. We'll give it a nice wash as well. And let's get this big boy serviced. I think this might be a little bit expensive. 308. Well, our logs that we sold actually paid for the service on this thing, so that's pretty good. Let's hook that up, give this thing a wash, and we should be ready for harvest. Everything's serviced and greased up and cleaned up and looking good. Let's clean that up first. I wonder how well this will clean up. I mean, it's not a bad machine. It's a very old machine, but it works well. The header's a bit tiny, but what's it, 4 meters? But I mean, it does the job. Could be worse. I mean, it's not worth much because it's got a lot of hours on it, but it's actually being looked after very, very well. Which is nice. Oh, that cleans up very well. Get the tires all nice and clean. Beautiful. Alright. That looks so much better. That actually looks almost brand new. New Holland TX32. We're going to be spending some time in this thing in the next episode, I can tell you that much. Because we'll be, yeah, definitely be harvesting very, very soon. Right, that looks great. Let's lower the header down. I'll put that back in there. Probably use it in a day or two. Yeah, well, yeah, just there's fine. Alright. And the John Deere still needs to be cleaned up. The Ford, the Mercedes, they still need to be cleaned up. A lot of the implements around the farm still needs to be cleaned up. But we'll do that as we go along. As we use them, we'll clean them. But that is going to be it for today's video. So yeah, we didn't get too much done today in terms of farm work, but we did get the harvester ready for harvesting. I did show you guys the new road that went through. We did a turbo on the John Deere side-by-side. And yeah, we're basically ready for harvest now. So hopefully it's going to be a good harvest. I think it's going to be time consuming, but I think it's going to be a good one. We'll probably be using the Ford again with that trailer over there. And we'll get that all cleaned up and washed up before harvest. But I'll do that off screen. But yeah, that's going to be it. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, make sure to smash that like button. And I will see you all next time.